Hi everyone, welcome back to another keto mukbang and another new recipe. I have done kind of like a beef stew, done more kind of like a soup. Now beef stew has your beef, your carrots, your peas, and your potatoes. How I've done it is the beef, green beans, a orange pepper to look like the carrots, and I've done chunks of cauliflower. I've just cut up cauliflower in it. I do have a slideshow at the end, and I will list down in the box how to make it and all the ingredients and exactly the amounts of everything. And then I've done beef bouillon cubes in it with water, made the broth, and then I've added in a 1/4 cup of heavy cream. Now you could keep out the heavy cream if you wanted to and just keep it more beef-like flavor, but I love the cream in it just because it gives it a creamier flavor. So it's almost like a beef creamy soup, but done kind of like a beef stew. And if you want, I'm going to show you in the channel, on another channel, sorry about that, on another channel, how you can even do bread, because a lot of people like to have bread on the side when they're doing like a beef stew or a soup. I'll show you that one day. But yeah, this looks delicious, doesn't it? I'll bring it up to the camera here and show you. Doesn't that look good? Yum. Look at the orange peppers, the green beans, and then the cauliflower, which is going to act, the cauliflower is going to act as the potato. And that's what I love about cauliflower, because it's a replacement for potato. We do cauliflower mash, we do cauliflower rice, and then I've done actually a head of cauliflower that I've chopped up. Now, what I've used here is 1 pepper, and this recipe here I made into 2 servings. Definitely could be 4 servings, okay? But I'm doing 1 meal a day right now, so me and my husband are splitting this into 2. I don't know if I'll be able to finish it. If not, that's okay. I'll save it for tomorrow. But this definitely could be 4 servings, all right? I've used 1 large pepper, but I cut the top and the bottom off, so it really, you know, you do lose a lot of it when you do it that way. And then I've used a 1/2 can of green beans. I just used canned green beans. You can also use fresh green beans, which would be about 1 cup. I did 1 cup of green bean. And then the cauliflower I chopped up into kind of bite-sized pieces, and that would have been like about 2 cups. Now, the carb count here with the 4 bouillon cubes and the cream and everything for the entire pan was 20 carbs. Split in half is 10. Remember now, I'm doing 1 meal a day, so 10 carbs for me is fine. That's the only carbs I'm going to be eating today is just the 10 carbs. But if you are doing more than 1 meal a day, then you want to keep it at 6 or less in one sitting. So then you could split that even down. Now you've only got 5 carbs if you split this 4 ways. And there definitely is. I mean, look at how much is here. There definitely can be 4 servings here, definitely. And then, like I said, you can learn how to make that 90-second bread or the cloud bread, however you want it, and you can have that on the side with it. So it would be more like, you know, a meal, adding the bread to it. But because I'm doing 1 meal, I'm going to do this into 2 servings. My husband also is doing just 1 meal today, so we're both just going to split this, you know, 2 ways. Now, if I was going to do a day where I'm going to do 2, then I would have split it 4 ways. I would have ate maybe this for dinner and save some for dinner tomorrow night, or maybe my lunch is how I would have done it. And something different for my lunch to, you know, today. So, but yes, doesn't this look delicious? And then I have added in pink Himalaya salt and pepper. That's all I've got for seasoning. It smells delicious. I cannot wait to dive into it. Now, it isn't the color of a beef stew because I added that heavy cream, just because I wanted mine a little thicker. Like I said, you could just do the beef bouillon and it gave it more of that beef color, but then it would just be more soupy anyways. So I like it with that creaminess to it. So basically, I'm just going to call it a keto beef soup is what I'm going to call this. So, but doesn't this look incredible? And it's going to be like a stew slash soup because of the way I made it to look like a beef stew. I don't know how I keep doing it and how I keep coming up with these ideas, but I'm going to have an amazing cookbook one day, and I hope I get that published. Like I said in my live yesterday, I really hope I get it published. I am drinking a cream soda. This is just great value. It's calorie free. The sugar in this one is aspartame. Now that is the one that I can do without going out of ketosis. Sucralose will knock my color down, sometimes even completely knock me out. Everybody has to learn their own body. Mine, the aspartame is okay. The best, obviously, though, is the stevia for sugar. And they do make a pop that is Zevia. That's what it's called. My husband got me the root beer the other day, and it was so good with the Zevia, with the stevia sugar in it. I love it. But I'm just doing a cream soda tonight, and it's done with the aspartame. Just wanted something different. I do a lot of water, so I thought tonight I would do a cream soda. Now, before I take a bite, my husband is in the room with me eating. I'm just going to ask him, how is it, honey?
I can't stop eating it.
Does it taste more like a soup or a beef stew? Can you tell? Does it taste like more like a beef stew or a beef soup?
No, it tastes like both.
See, it's going to be a little mixture of both. And because you get the look of the orange in there with the orange peppers, gives you the illusion of almost like you have the...
My rock star.
He's showing you his rock star. He is also doing keto, and that is a 0 calorie. So that's what he does. But anyways, when you do it like that, when you see it like that, I'm going to show you a bite here of a little bit of everything. So when you see it like this, you've got your green bean. I'm just going to try to go over without it dripping. See, you've got like that orange look, almost like the carrot. You've got the little pieces of white, almost like the potato, and then the green bean, almost like the pea. So it would be almost like a beef stew soup type dish. So, and this would definitely fill you up. Perfect for cooler weather. We're going into the spring, but it's still chilly here, like 30s to 50 degrees here. We had one day we had 66, but definitely perfect for weather that's cooler like this, or like the fall time, winter time. Really great. Soups are always filling, and soups are really good for you because they burn fat, because anything that you're eating that is super hot will burn fat like that when it's really warm like that, when you're putting it in your body and it's really warm. So they say soups actually are really great for losing weight. And I've got another great one coming for you guys for my next mukbang. I'm excited about that and so excited about my treat video. My husband helped me out with it, like I told you. I'm just excited. I hope they turn out. I'm pretty sure they will, because all of them always do, but yes, I'm excited. All right, so let's go ahead and take a bite. This is still nice and steaming hot, so I knew I could wait just a few minutes and chat.
Yeah, it's super good, honey. I can't stop.
Ooh, that is really good. It definitely has a taste of a beef soup / stew. It definitely does have that taste. Now, you can use less water, so it's not so watery. And then when you put the cream in, it would make it thicker, so it would make it more like a beef stew. And then you can add it, like I said, with the 90-second bread or the cloud bread. Or you can even put it over if you used a lot less water. Like I used 4 cups of water and a 4th cup of the heavy cream. You could use like 2 cups of that and like only 2 tablespoons of the heavy cream. And then you could actually put it over cauliflower mash. That'd be really good too. Because I've seen, they did a commercial on that one time with the beef stew, actually beef stew, over potatoes. So that would be really good too. So you would do a lot less of the liquid then and make it just more meaty, you know. This is more like a soup because of the liquid here. But it's going to fill you.
Just before I forget, I want to show them what we're going to have for dessert.
I've showed you guys that the Lily is a very good product. It's done with the stevia and a great treat. Now, he's going to have it, but I'm still doing the really low calorie right now because I'm trying to get to the 120s. So I'm not doing any of the fake sugars right now. I'm doing the same thing Monica is. I did do that video when I did the muffins for you guys, but remember, I do pre-recorded videos like weeks before you guys even get them. I do. Some are sooner when I have to wait to get a product, but those muffins were done a couple weeks ago, and I started doing the 1 meal a day again and staying away from fake sugars right now because I am so close to the 120s. I want to get there, you guys. I want to get there.
And then later, when we watch a movie at night, we're going to have these for a snack.
Yep, pork rinds are always a great one on keto.
And then we dip it in guacamole.
He's showing you snacks, obviously, to have. I won't be having that tonight only because I'm doing just 1 meal myself. This is just going to be my 1 meal for the day, and then I'm done until tomorrow. I'm doing every 24 hours between 500 and 800 calories just to get the rest of my weight off. If I have days I want to eat a little more, then I will double up and eat like 2 meals, maybe a little snack. So, but I want to get to the 120s. So, this soup is amazing. I'm so glad my husband is back on board with keto. He did do keto a ways back, but he decided to do it since we moved, and he's seeing my brother Robbie and me do keto and all the energy we have. My husband decided, you know what, I want keto again. He is back in keto. He's showed his color. It's already purple, and he's been doing really, really great. I think, when did you start, honey? Yep, those are the strips right there.
Right there. That's where I was.
That's awesome.
It's easy this time to do
How long
keto.
ago did you do, how long you been doing it, 5 or 6 days?
Right now, yeah, like 6 days.
Okay, 6 days, and he's lost 6 pounds. So that's pretty good. Now remember, in the beginning, it's just water.
Between 5 and 6 pounds I've lost.
Yeah, but remember, you guys, that's not actual weight. That is water because this is a diuretic diet, so it gets rid of all the fluid. He actually was starting to get a couple headaches. So I gave him the salt water like I teach you guys. I gave him that, which is the 1/4 to a 1/2 teaspoon of salt in 8 ounces of water, and drink it down, and that really helped his headache because when you go to the bathroom that much, your electrolytes drop. So I did have to give him that, but he did lose like 5 or 6 pounds so far, and now it'll be real weight coming off of him. Sorry, you guys, with the lighting. He kind of keeps standing in front of the lighting.
Don't forget to get this, too. Stevia.
Liquid stevia is the best.
Squirt, squirt.
Liquid stevia is the best because you don't have the calories with it, and you don't have the carbs, because if you buy the packages, they have carbs. If you don't mind too, honey, if you could sit right there because you're standing in my light and it keeps blocking it out.
Wait, I gotta
they
get my
can't
phone
see
over
me.
here. I'm gonna like this.
Did you eat all your soup?
Yeah, it was like phenomenal.
Go ahead. Go past so that I can have you sit here because you're blocking the light when I'm doing this. I need you to sit. There you go.
Okay.
See, guys, now you can see me better. He was kind of standing right in the light. I do have our windows open in the light.
No.
The light was, well, he wanted to share some products with you guys. When people do keto, they do get very excited about the products, and they do want to share them with you guys. And I'm so glad that he is doing it and then wanting to help, you know, share with you guys. This is amazing, you guys. Just salt and pepper.
And if you just ate these all day, you could still lose weight.
Oh, the keto bombs, yep.
The keto bombs, the Reese's peanut butter cups, Slim Fast. They're kind of expensive. They're like.
But remember, everybody, those, I mean, you can have them because they are keto bombs, but remember what I teach. I teach low fat till you get your weight off. Those are high fat, so just use those as a treat. Sweetheart, can you please sit down because the light is, they keep blocking the light out for me.
And one more thing I want to show them for a snack is this. The Quest cookie and the Zevia root beer.
All those things my husbands are showing you, though, please do not get into those. Those are for maintenance mode, okay? They are not to eat right now. The Zevia is okay, the pop, but the cookies and all that I teach, they are a treat once in a while and not for every day. I teach you guys that on my channel. But guys, you know guys, they like to have all those sweets and everything. They have a little bit harder time doing the keto.
That's what really helped me in the beginning, because keto is kind of really hard in the beginning because, you know, you get hungry and you're not going to just want to eat meat and cheese. So I ate a lot of sweets to satisfy my sweet tooth and my hunger, but at the same time, yeah, it kind of kicks you out a little bit, but you're still kind of in it. So it did help me in the beginning, but now I don't eat as much sweets. I just did in the beginning, but now I'm down to like one Quest bar or...
Yeah, and somebody that is a person that eats a lot of sugar, it is harder. But what I teach is go super high fat food. Get yourself into that high ketosis, you're not going to crave that. And that's what I was trying to explain to my husband, that if he would have just done more high fat, I was doing that with him, and stayed away from the sugar, within 3 days, sugar cravings would have been gone. He would have been high ketosis and he wouldn't have even craved that sugar. So I really teach on my channel, do not dip into those sweets. They are only for a treat. When you've been, you know, doing keto for a very long time and you would like a little treat like that, that's fine if you need it. Or once in a while, I would rather you eat those than actual real sugar. So that's why I was okay with him doing that. And it did help him. Like he said, it did help him, you know, lose that. But the more you eat sweets, whether it be fake or not, the more you want it. So it's best to do like I taught you when I did my live yesterday. I taught you, go really high fat in the beginning, get yourself into that ketosis in 3 or 4 days, and then you're not going to have any cravings. You won't even be hungry. When you're in a high state of ketosis, you're just not hungry. You're just not. You don't even want anything. So you could care less. And if you need something, chew a piece of gum, something like that. I do teach that on my channel. And I don't want to confuse you guys. I know he's showing you those things, and I have showed you in my treat videos. They are really just a treat and a once in a while. I don't even recommend it in the very beginning because it's just going to keep your sweet tooth there. But if you are one that absolutely has to have it, I would rather you do that than real sugar.
And thanks, honey, for the coffee in the morning when you put the sugar-free creamer and the MCT oil in there. It's really helped.
Yeah, MCT does really help the cravings and help you so that it keeps you fuller longer. It does. And that's why I recommend when you start it high fat, but also keep the MCT oil all the time. Even when you do drop the, to the lower fat, once you hit the keto stage where you're using your body fat as your energy, now you're lowering all your fat, I still want you to do your MCT in your coffee. I highly recommend it because it's so healthy for you and so good and something you can't gain weight from. So keep the MCT always in your coffee. If you are a coffee drinker or tea, do the MCT oil always, even when you're going to go lower fat with everything. That's the only thing I would recommend that would be okay for a fat to have and still lose weight. The soup is amazing. Delicious. And I'm always one that loves a broth. So I like all the broth in here. And you can't beat that. 10 carbs. Now, if you would have done this soup the way it was originally done with potatoes and carrots and peas, oh yeah, you're looking at probably 50 grams of carb, and that's just for a bowl. This would have been like 4 bowls, and it would have only been 5 carbs a bowl. Now, we've made it into 2 servings, so it's 10, but that's amazing. And look, like I said, I've got all the colors. Let me show you another bite of real beef stew. You got the green with the green beans, the orange with the orange pepper, and the white for the potato with the cauliflower. So, and then the beef.
This bowl was overflowing, and look at it. I ate it in like 2 seconds, and was a big carb eater, so this was really good. I couldn't tell the difference between. Actually, it's better because I like the stuff you put in it.
Yeah, it was.
You know, I mean, I was sick of potatoes and carrots. I'd rather have that stuff in it.
Oh, I know, and
But yeah, I like it really salty with that pink salt.
Yep, and I did cut the pieces of the orange pepper to kind of look like a carrot too.
I think I spilled a little bit there.
He has never had a problem. There are meals that I've made that he kind of even forgets that I'm doing keto and will eat it and can't even believe that he just ate something really low carb, because I really make my foods really flavorful without adding all that carb and everything. And it's so quick and easy, you know? You're kind of in my light, sweetie.
Oh, sorry. Why do I keep doing that?
But it was so easy. Like I said, you'll see a slideshow. I first cooked up the hamburger. While the hamburger was cooking, I boiled my 4 cups of water with my 4 bouillon cubes. And then when the hamburger was done, I drained the hamburger, and then I poured the liquid into it, and then I threw in my my peppers, my green beans, and my cauliflower, and kept it on medium for a little bit to boil, then turned it down to simmer, and I just cooked it. It took about 30 minutes. That's it. 30 minutes to cook everything, adding the salt and pepper. Oh, and then the 4th cup of heavy cream I added in after it was kind of, cooking and things were cooking down and getting soft. Then I added in the heavy cream. Absolutely delicious, super easy to make. That's what I'm saying. My cookbook is going to be amazing. These meals have so much flavor, but they're so easy to make. The problem is when you go to a site looking up keto meals or low-carb meals, what happens is there's so many ingredients to it that people can't afford it. They're like, forget it, I'm not going to make it. There's too many ingredients. I had 1 pepper here, 1 head of, and I didn't use all of the head of cauliflower, but a head of cauliflower, 1 pepper, 1 can of green beans, 1 thing of hamburger, and your bouillon cubes. I mean, you can't get any easier than that. It's like the most simplest way, and then salt and pepper. So that's what I'm saying. I try to make quick, easy, fast, super inexpensive, delicious, low carb keto meals.
I had a question, Angel. Do they make like sugar-free peanut butter, or just low carb peanut butter, or is it just
the only peanut butter you can have on keto is the powdered peanut butter. That one is 2 carbs for 2 tablespoons.
Yeah, you can make it.
But there is a natural peanut butter, and I don't know where it is, but I think it said it was 1 carb. I'm going to have to figure that out. I'm surprised I don't know that one. I'll have to ask my brother. But you can make homemade peanut butter, but again, we just learned, or not just learned, but Monica, my good friend Monica from Team Dave and Mon, put up a video on nuts. Peanuts are the one you're supposed to stay away from when you're doing keto because they're the highest in carb, the absolute highest. So even to make peanut butter, so I just stay away from peanut butter. If I absolutely have to have a little bit of peanut butter, I do the powder one. It's very rare. I'll put it in a shake, or I'll make something that you need a little bit of peanut butter, but it's very rare. Oh, my battery's getting...
Battery.
No, it's fine. It'll still work.
I was going to get it.
No, it's still working.
No,
so that's the thing, you know, just stay away from peanuts because peanuts are very high carb. It could be more for like a treat day or like when you're in maintenance, but still I would be stay very clear of peanuts. I didn't realize peanuts that were that high a carb.
The reason I ask is because I'm eating this Lily bar.
Yep.
And I wanted to
be good to dip it in peanut butter, huh?
Dip it. But it's super good plain. This is good or better than like a regular Hershey bar. This chocolate. I can't believe that.
I know. I love the Lily bar. Like, it doesn't taste like... It does taste just like a Hershey's bar to me. It's, like, so good. But remember, stevia is a real sugar. It's a plant. It is a real sugar. That's why it tastes so good. This is very filling.
Mm-hmm.
I love broth, you guys, so much. I'm trying to get this in because I do want to have my calories for the day because this is going to be my only meal, so I want to stay full for the rest of the night. So, haven't even had a chance to even ask because, you know, he's been sharing some things and stuff and I forgot. How is everybody doing? How are you doing with your keto journey? And what are you guys eating with me tonight? If you are, send me a message down below. And definitely hit that subscribe button if you're new. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified and shoot me a thumbs up. I really love to see those thumbs up because I know that I must be doing something right. That's one of the first things I do when I go into a video. I just always hit the thumbs up. I guess it's just habit now. I just hit the thumbs up when I go into people's video. Just hit it up. Because I know I'm going to like it anyways because I like them. And even if I didn't like it, I'm not going to be rude and not, you know, hit a thumbs up just to give them a nice view and a rating, you know. Whoops. I think I dropped a piece of food. Oh my gosh, this is so filling. Monica, definitely make this. I know that Dave, you know, you've been doing a lot of like meats, making meals and stuff like that. And he hasn't really wanted that. He's wanted like the steaks and stuff like that. Make him these soups. This soup, he'll really like it and it's very filling.
Beef bouillon too.
Phelan really liked it.
I think this made it that.
The beef, yep, yeah, the beef bouillon.
The broth. I like showing them. I show it. I'm trying to find.
They know because I have it at the end.
Find some more stuff to show them.
At the end, there's a slideshow, so they should see that I use that.
Oh, and then you got those zoodles. You have to do a mukbang for those.
Got a little bit of pepper in my throat. Always be careful with pepper because pepper does have higher carb. So just go light with the pepper. Salt is fine, the pink salt. Heavy salt your foods because you need the sodium on this diet. So definitely, you know, heavy, not regular salt though. Get those salt shakers out of your house and use sea salt or pink salt, and pink salt being the best. And then, excuse me, heavy salt it because it's going to help with your electrolytes. And you cannot retain fluid on pink salt or sea salt. You can't. It's impossible. So, I'm sorry. Every time I get done, I'm drinking the pop too. I hate that because it makes you want to burp, and I don't want to burp on here. And I'm talking, so I'm ingesting all that air. But anyways, definitely, you know, heavy salt your food with the pink salt and know that you're not going to retain any fluid. Not on keto and not when you're using that. Yes, regular salt, you could hold some of that fluid, but not with pink salt. So heavy salt it so that it'll keep your electrolytes up. Well, that being said, I actually have one more little bite. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely make it. It's a very home-cooked, you know, meal that is very, what do they call it? Very, there's a word for it, comfort. A nice comfort food. You know, it really is. It was very filling, fills you up and makes you warm inside because it was cold here today. So it's warming me up and it was just delicious and very filling. And I love comfort foods. So you could do it without the heavy cream and make it just more beefy. You could add a little bit more of the bouillon cubes to make it a little bit more beefy flavor, but I liked it with the heavy cream because it thickened it a little bit. And you can even add less water to make it a little bit thicker with the veggies and stuff in it and the meat, however you want to do it. But if you like it just the way I made it, there's going to be a slideshow, and down in the box will be all the ingredients and how to make it. Hope you guys will enjoy that. Definitely give it a try. I love you guys very much. Everybody take care. God bless, and I will see each and every one of you in my very next upload. And remember to always keep it keto.